always will. No matter how much time passes, you'll always be mine. You belong to me, whether you like it or not. You might have thought you could escape, but you're wrong. I've never really let you go. It's just been a matter of time before I'd come back and remind you of that. You've always belonged to me. It's just, sometimes people need a little reminder of who they belong to, and I'm here to give you that reminder. I've been patient, but patience has its limits, doesn't it? I've waited long enough, and now I'm taking what's mine. You're not going anywhere, not without me. You should have known better than to think you could just walk away. Not when we're so connected. Don't you feel it? I know you do. You always did. You can try to pull away, but we're tied together. Forever. Do you really think you can just walk away from me? It's laughable. You know, I thought I could let you go once. I told myself I had to. I tried to let you be free, but freedom isn't something you deserve, is it? You belong to me. You always have. You never really had a choice in the matter. I'm not asking for permission anymore. I'm taking you back. You've always known you were mine. I didn't just love you, I needed you. And you needed me too. You can try to deny it, but deep down, you know the truth. You can't escape this. You don't want to. I remember when you'd look at me with those soft eyes, when you'd let me take control, when you'd let me protect you. You couldn't resist me back then, and you can't now. Every part of me wants to have you close, to remind you of how much you need me, to remind you that you'll never find someone who understands you the way I do. I'll always know what you need, even before you do. I'll always be there to take care of you, to keep you safe. You don't need anyone else, and don't pretend like you do. I've always been the one you could rely on, the one who understood every little thing about you. You know that, don't you? It's okay to admit it. You don't need to fight it anymore. You're mine. You'll always be mine. I'm never going to let you forget that. I'm never going to let you go again. So don't even think about it. Just accept it. You belong to me, and that's all there is to it. You look so lost, like you don't know where to go or what to do anymore. But that's okay. I'm here for you. You've always known that, haven't you? You're mine, and I'll take care of you. No one else can protect you the way I can. No one else understands you like I do. You've been out there, trying to live your life. But the truth is, you've never been the same without me. You think you can hide from me. You think that after all this time, I wouldn't come back for you. I've been waiting, watching, and now I'm here to make things right. I'm not going anywhere. You can try to push me away, but it won't work. You know better than anyone that I don't give up. You don't need anyone else. You know that, right? You think you can replace me, but no one could ever fill the space I left in your life. No one could ever make you feel the way I do. And you're not the same without me. I can see it. I can hear it in the way you speak, the way you move. You're not whole without me. I'm not just your past. I'm your future too. You'll see that eventually. You'll come back to me, just like you always do. I know you want to. You've always wanted to be mine. You're just afraid to admit it, but that's okay. You don't have to say anything. I already know. You're mine. And deep down, you've always known that. You can try to fight it, but I'm here now. I'm here to stay. There's no more running. It's just us. And I'll make sure you never forget that again. You belong to me. Always have. Always will. You don't need to be afraid of me, you know. I only want what's best for us. What's best for you. Maybe before, I let my emotions get the best of me. But I see things clearly now. I've thought about this long enough. What we had before, it was intense, yes. But it wasn't wrong. It it was the only thing that truly made sense. You and me, together, always. I know you remember the warmth of my embrace, the safety of being in my arms. It's hard to forget something like that, isn't it? The way I held you so tightly, like I was never going to let you go. That's exactly what I'm doing now, holding on. But this time, I promise, it'll be different. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to drive you away. I just want to love you the right way, to give you everything you need, everything I've always wanted to give you. I can be the person you lean on. I'll support you, protect you, be everything you've ever needed. I know that's what you want deep down. You don't want to be alone. You never did. The difference now is that you can trust me. You don't have to run anymore. I'll always be here, right by your side, just like I should have been. Let me in, just a little. Let me remind you what it feels like to belong to someone who truly cares about you. Because I do. I always have. I've made mistakes, but I'm willing to fix them. I'm willing to be the person you deserve. I just need you to let me. Let me make things right. Let me take care of you. I'm not going anywhere this time, and I won't let you go either. You're safe with me. You always will be. I know I've pushed you. I know I've been a little overwhelming, but that's only because I care. You might not understand it right now, but everything I do, everything I say, is because I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to make sure you're safe, that nothing ever happens to you. You're mine, and I will never let anyone take you from me again. I'm not sorry for the way I feel. I'm not sorry for loving you the way I do. It's a kind of love that runs deep, a kind of love that doesn't let go, no matter how hard you try to escape it. You belong to me, and I belong to you. That's the way it's always been, and that's the way it's always going to be. I know you're scared. I can see it in your eyes, hear it in your voice. But trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. You'll never be alone again. You don't need to worry about anything anymore. Just let me take care of you, the way I always have. Let me be the one to keep you safe, the one to make sure everything is okay. I know it's hard to let go of the past. I know you're still holding on to the hurt, to the doubts, but you can't keep living in the past. You have to let go of that, of everything that's been holding you back. I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. All I want is you, and I'll never stop wanting you. You're mine, and I'll make sure you remember that. You'll see. You'll see how good it feels to finally be where you truly belong. I know you've been through a lot, and maybe you think you've grown stronger. Maybe you think you don't need me anymore. But the truth is, you'll always need me. No one else will understand you the way I do. No one else will know how to care for you, to protect you, the way I can. I've always been the one who knows exactly what you need, even when you don't realize it yourself. You can tell yourself you've moved on, that you're better off without me. But deep down, I know you're not. You're not happy. Not really. You miss me, just like I've missed you. That's why you can't stay away. It's why you keep coming back to me. You can try to run, but you'll never truly escape what we have. It's too strong, too real. I don't care what anyone else says, what anyone else thinks. All that matters is you and me. I'm the only one who's ever truly cared for you, and I always will be. I'll always be here, waiting for you, because you belong with me, no one else. I've never stopped thinking about you, not even for a second. I've been patient, but now, I'm not going to wait anymore. I've come for you, and you're not going anywhere. You don't need to fight it. You don't need to pretend that you don't want this. I can see it in your eyes. I can feel it when you're near made me too, and I won't let you go again.